Keeps his Senate seat, winning a runoff election against Republican Herschel Walker.
I'm ready to build a stronger Georgia. God bless you. Keep the faith and keep looking up.
So Republicans will control the House and Democrats pick up a seat in the Senate and maintain control there. Former President Trump and the Trump Organization say they'll appeal the company's tax fraud conviction in New York.
They say it was about Alan Weisselberg and the Trump CFO's personal fraud. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg said the case was simple.
This was a case about lying and cheating.
Organization lawyers continue to say the former president and his family knew nothing of Weisselberg's action.
Fox's Gernal Scott. Pearl Harbor survivors will attend today's ceremony in Hawaii, marking 81 years since the Japanese attack. The youngest survivor would be 98 now. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, as we say, a very pleasant and good morning to you. It is Wednesday, the 7th day of December 2022, and we come on the air this morning, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and this is day number 8. 7 yesterday. Day number 8 of the 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. This hour brought to you by Bank of Cleveland. Bobby Taylor, one of the co-founders of this Empty Stocking Fund, the radio portion, with Tom and Sandra Rowland. We're going to be joined by Christy Goza from Bank of Cleveland as a co-host this morning, along with Robert Bradney of Bender Realty. We appreciate Bank of Cleveland, Scott Taylor, everybody at Bank of Cleveland. We'll be talking much more about that in a moment, but we do have breaking news from the Cleveland Police Department. An investigation underway in Bradley County. Human remains found over the weekend. Sergeant Evie West, the Cleveland Police Department, said in a news release the Bradley County 911 Center was notified Sunday of possible human remains found in the woods off APD 40 close to I-75. The release says investigators responded and conducted a search of 2 areas at the location, confirming the discovery of human remains. Sergeant West says the Cleveland Police Department continued processing both locations through Sunday night into early Monday morning. The Cleveland Police Department working to identify the remains, and more details will be released as they become available. Stay with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv for more on this story. Also in the news this morning, a former teacher and coach at Ooltewah High School has been granted a diversion in a case in which he was charged with propositioning a 17-year-old female student. Chandler Joseph Morris, age 27, appeared before criminal court judge Amanda Dunn on the charge of sexual exploitation of a minor. The charge will be removed from his record if he gets into no further trouble during a 2-year probationary period. The images and text messages that were sexual in nature were found on Morris's phone. Morris, an assistant football coach at Ooltewah High School during the incident in 2019. In Polk County, WTVC Channel 9 reports one person is dead, another recovering after a shooting in Turtletown. It happened last Thursday. The Polk County Sheriff's Office said it happened about 3 o'clock that day at 122 Garden Walk Boulevard. Dispatchers got a 911 call saying 2 people had been shot. Arriving officers found Dennis Sanders dead, Robert Spurlock shot. A helicopter flew Spurlock to a hospital in Chattanooga, and the circumstances are unknown what led to the shooting. And we'll have more information as it becomes available. That's the news at 7:06. News brought to you in part by Southern Heritage Bank.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, where they say yes to great holiday deals. Get up to $1,500 customer cash on a 2023 Chevrolet Silverado. Find new roads. Go to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland or go to donledford.com for more details. Don Ledford Chevrolet, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but we do have rain in the area, so drive safely out there. The streets are slick. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome in day 8 of the 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Thanks so much for joining us, and we are excited here. Day number 8 this hour brought to you by Bank of Cleveland. Coming up here in a little while, going to be joined by Robert Bradney and Christy Goza as our guest host of the morning. Our final guest host will be tomorrow. I understand they've been causing quite a ruckus, Bridget, around the area.
Yeah.
Shelton, Josh, Commissioner Rogers.
They would never cause a ruckus.
With Brian Fretwell and Adam Lewis tomorrow. Well, we have a change that I'll turn this music down. I want to mention, don't like that music anyway. Let me give you a change here, something we're going to do. And this is, I want to go to the Easy Auto Credit vehicle donation, okay? The Easy Auto Credit vehicle donation. And the change is, I believe, going to be very positive. So let me back up here. Easy Auto Credit has donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. And this is pictures of it on our website. I believe we got some video there, mymix1041.com. Now, if you're watching, there it is. If you're watching mixtv.tv, you're seeing a picture of it right now. It's a beautiful vehicle. It was, it's a great car. What we're going to do, though, we were telling everyone, go down to Easy Auto and make your bid. Well, we're going to make it a little easier. You can still do that, but you can also call and text your bid. Now, so we're going to begin that actually right now. We're going to begin that right now. Okay, so if and I'm gonna go to Brenda Lawson, because Brenda, we did want to make this as convenient as possible. We have, or the audience has, from right now until Saturday at noon. Dwayne Williams will broadcast live at Easy Auto Credit, 125th Street in Cleveland, on Saturday from 10 to noon. Now, we are going to take calls and text. We'll do that. 423-614-6499. But listen, look at me. I know nothing about anything. Okay, I know I'm like know this one button here. That's all I know. I know how to turn that on. As I've proven, I leave all the mics on. We're all talking.
Sometimes you don't know how to turn them off.
Bridget's secrets are out there in the public, which is true. But Brenda, where would you begin this? You've got quite a history in the automotive industry. Where would you begin something like this? As we start, I know the values. They told us about $13,000, but where should we start?
I would start at $15,000.
You'd start at $15,000.
I'd start at $15,000.
The opening bid, we're going to go to $15,000. Oh man!
I mean, hey, go higher.
Go big or go home.
That's right.
All right. Well, we'll start there. We'll start. Okay, yeah. So let's start there.
We could start at 13, but I'm always.
This is why you're you and I'm me.
I got taught a long time ago.
Yeah.
Is when you go ask for a donation.
Come on. Would you tell her that too? Okay. Just speak directly to her.
You ask for a higher amount than what you really want to get.
Amen. Amen. Now, I
because
think
you can always go up, but you can't come down.
You always go up, but you can't come down. All right, so we're going to start there. Do I hear fit? Where is Terry Posey or John Sanders or, hey, Kim Stone, where are you? We need an auctioneer, Bridget.
We need to bring her in for a sales training, too.
Amen to that. 423-614-6499. You can call or text that number. It's a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Thanks to Easy Auto Credit, you can still go by and make your bid. Let's take a break right here. We're back in a moment. And, of course, separate, obviously, from the vehicle, you can call or text your donations. Bridget, how do they get a hold of us?
That's right. That number is 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line. You can also text us at that same number, the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. Click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Planning partners.
Alon is the Hebrew word for oak tree.
Big news. We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton South
ClevelandTN.com.
And big congratulations to Haley Belcher, won a 2-night boarding reservation in their luxury suites from Paws and Claws, part of our Bridget 21 Days of Christmas. What do we call it? Spectacular?
Christmas Spectacular.
That's what we came up with?
That's right.
Well, it's all shiny and new, isn't it? It's beautiful. Hey, yesterday we had the Cleveland Family YMCA donated a 3-month household membership, and the winner was Sharon Jackson.
Congratulations, Sharon.
Yeah, and we understand Sharon's daughter is getting married.
She is.
Did you hear about this?
Anna Grace, yes.
So anyway, congratulations, Sharon. And I understand she's going to move her husband, Richard, into the YMCA for several years. All right, congratulations. Hey, today we have, Bridget, a $100 gift card to Posh Nails.
Right.
Rick Kaywood and everybody over there, thank you very much. Posh Nails, you can enter right now at mymix1041.com. At 718.
For a limited time, you can choose from 4 different mattresses and buy all 4 for the price of a twin. $199, $399, $599, and $799 any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Do you think Roger Pickett has a twin? I think that would be a very...
Maybe.
I hope not. Anyway.
For today, we'll have rain throughout the day, a high of 66 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a 50% chance of occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 70 and a low of 59. And then on Friday, we'll have rain throughout the day, again with a high of 67. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
Well, I'm not hearing it. What have we done wrong? I'm not hearing the song.
That's a
Why not?
question. What have we done wrong?
I'm not hearing it. I don't know.
Ask myself that every morning. Driving into the
Oh,
station.
thanks for letting me know now.
What have I done wrong?
Hey, Austin has just informed me, well, this doesn't work.
Oh.
So I guess, we'll have to look. Well, we'll go with something else here. All right. This is actually pretty good, too, though. It's Springsteen. Sounds of the Season presented by Life Care, Centers of America. Todd Fletcher's favorite singer, Bruce Springsteen. He dances in the dark about every day. About right.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com. UnTitledChapter.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves. Located in the Target Shopping Center. You can also go ahead and order your Christmas ham there at Honey Baked. Order online at honeybaked.com.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. That investigation is underway. Human remains were found over the weekend. Sergeant Evie West with the Cleveland Police Department sent out a news release. The Bradley County 911 Center notified Sunday of possible human remains in the woods off of APD 40 close to I-75. The Cleveland Police Department said they're working to identify the remains and more details will be released. A former teacher and coach at Ooltewah High School has been granted a diversion in a case in which he was charged with propositioning a 17-year-old female student. Chandler Joseph Morris, age 27, appeared before criminal court judge Amanda Dunn on the charge of sexual exploitation of a minor. The charge will be removed from his record if he gets into no further trouble. It's a 2-year probationary period. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. Well, it's time to get an update on our 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. This hour brought to you by Bank of Cleveland. And Bank of Cleveland founder Bobby Taylor is a co-founder of this Empty Stocking Fund on the radio. Brenda, what's happening?
Well, we've heard from Southland Finance, $200. Donna Seaborn, $50. Misty Burnett, $10. Carrie Holt, $50. Victor Hicks, in memory of Reverend and Mrs. Littlefield and Hoyt Queen at Faith Memorial, $100. The Cleveland Country Club Women's Golf Association, $245. Barry and Candy Breakable, $100. Perry's Pedals, $200. Albert and Jolynn Perry, $100. Kelly and Ryan Austin, $100. for a total of $128,400.86.
Wow, that's great. We are moving along to the finale, which is this Friday morning at Life Care Centers of America. And Brenda, it's going to be, I think it's the most special morning of the entire year. I really do.
It is. We have all the school choirs coming in, and that's a very special treat for us and for the listeners to be able to hear all of our local school choirs sing. And it's just a fun morning there at Life Care.
Certainly is. We'll be at Appreciate Life Care, and she hates for me to mention her name, but Kelly Howell and Todd Fletcher, Paul Garner, everybody over there, they do such an incredible job. We've been doing it. Kelly asked me today how long we've been doing it there. I think we're doing it about 11 or 12 years, something like that. So we'll be over there on Friday morning and looking forward to it. But we need your help. This Saturday, Brenda, is the party for the children at Ocoee Middle School, and I think of Ocoee, I think of our late great friend Ron Spangler, who was the principal there for many years. He passed away recently. We've dedicated this entire effort this year, Empty Stocking Fund, to the memory of Ron Spangler.
Yes, he was very special. He was the person who came up with us using Ocoee Middle School to distribute the packages, which, the logistics back when we could have the actual party, the logistics of everything worked really well, and so we're appreciative of him and the whole Spangler family for everything they do.
I understand that his wife, Sherry, is coming in with Bradney Cannon next hour, so we're looking forward to that. And at any rate, Bridget, I tell you what, how do folks get a hold of us and make those pledges, make those donations?
Okay, you can call us on the Volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
All right, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
All right, you can call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. The Volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Hey, it's time to announce the Town Squire Students of the Month. Larry McDaniel and the Town Squire recognized as an area middle and high school student each month. You can stop by the Town Squire to register, and they get a very nice gift. Let's congratulate Matt Myolan. He's an 8th grader at Cleveland Middle School. You know what? He's got great teeth. His dad is Dr. David Myolan. I'm just reading this here. Matt, an 8th grader, he's the son of Dr. David and Ann Myolan, and he selected a Johnny O Youth Quarter-Zip. Congratulations to Matt, David, and Ann. And the high school winner this month at Town Squire, Brandon Nichols, a junior at Walker Valley High School. He's the student of the month for high school this month at Town Squire. The son of Ray and Kathy Nichols selected a Southern Tide Skipjack t-shirt. Congratulations to Brandon, Ray, and Kathy. Again, you can register for the Student of the Month. It's for middle and high school students at the Town Squire. Of course, we'll announce December's winner coming up in January. Got a check of the streets right here, Bridget.
Okay, before we do, we did just get a birthday in. Paisley Jade Brewer is 10 years old today. Her dad, Josh Brewer, sent that in to us. So happy birthday,
Paisley.
Paisley today.
Really?
Yes.
Paisley?
Yes, she's 10 years old.
She's 10?
Yeah.
My goodness, and smarter than her father by far. Hey, I ran into Paisley and her mom as we were walking in the parade. I had Reagan Hartline, Amelia Shepard with me.
Yes.
And I had my megaphone that Bradley had donated. Donated. I kept it. I don't know if it was a donation or not. But anyway, the Bradley student, so she was walking up and I got in the megaphone. Paisley Brewer, Paisley Brewer. She turned her head. I don't know why. Happy birthday.
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC in Cleveland says no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December also get a Yeti or a Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift while supplies last. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford in person on North Lee Highway. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net.
Understand we're going to be joined by Dr. Josh Hare coming up here in just a few moments. So going to be good to see a Bradley basketball legend in just a few moments. Stand by. The construction.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Weather Center, and we're on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. And Brenda Lawson, speaking of Mermaid Mattress, what's happening?
Yes, we just heard from Roger and Cindy Pickett, $500.
Well, it's very, very nice. Robert and Christy want to count that on their account here. So the guest host ledger. It's very good. Thank you, Roger and Cindy. They help us every year at Mermaid Mattress. And now this word from, I guess I should play his commercial since he did that. Roger Pickett. Roger.
The Black Friday Savings event continues at all Mermaid Mattress locations. Save on Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and all Mermaid Mattress sets.
All right, for today, we'll have rain throughout the day, possibly over an inch of rain today, a high of 66 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies with a 50% chance of occasional rain showers, a high of 70 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening. And then on Friday, rainfall throughout the day again with a high of 67. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, we are Mix 1041. Good morning, everybody. It's time for sports right here. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Imagine Better Health. The sports sponsored by the Town Squire. Started making your Christmas list yet? No worries. The Town Squire can fill that just right gift for that man in your life. Larry and his staff offer a great selection of clothing, and they're ready to dress you for that Christmas party or special occasion during the holidays. The Town Squire is ready to help you with a suit, dress shirt and tie, sweater, jacket, even belt and socks. Since 1977, the Town Squire has been locally owned and operated in the Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. Home of free gift wrapping. All right, Mix 1041 Sports. Good morning, everybody. And high school basketball last night. The Bradley girls defeated Chattanooga Howard 96-2. The Bradley boys, the Bradley Bears over Howard, the Tigers 70-53 last night. And then also we had, let's see here, it was McMinn County, the girls over Ooltewah 66-36. McMinn boys over Ooltewah 90-22. Cleveland High School boys went over to Ray County, beat them 47-42. Now, we don't have the girls' score. We looked and looked, can't find it. Somebody has a Lady Raiders score, let us know. You can text that to us, 423-614-6499, or call us on that same number. Wrestling last night, Baylor over Bradley Central 45-21. From Sports Notes, 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, not as bad as feared. When he broke his foot on Sunday, he will not need surgery. It could come back for the 49ers by the playoffs. Baker Mayfield, who was released by the Carolina Panthers, was picked up by the Los Angeles Rams yesterday. And the Vols, the UT men, will take on Eastern Kentucky tonight, 7 o'clock, here Mix 1041 and the Mix 1041 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Well, speaking of basketball, here is a Bradley basketball alum. He is now Dr. Josh Hare. Josh, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in, and I want to talk about, I know you're here for the Empty Stocking event, but I want to talk about what you're doing in Cleveland now and your practice. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. I took over earlier this year what was formerly known as Elite Pain Consultants and is now going to be known as Interventional Pain Consultants. So we treat any and all types of pain, whether it be knee pain, back pain, neck pain. Really kind of our moniker is anything that hurts. We try to help people with any possible pain condition, help improve their quality of life, and do anything we can to help them.
And I know that you've been doing this for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, so I started about 9 years ago in Dalton, Georgia, straight out of training. So I did my training at the University of Kentucky. I did an anesthesia residency, then a pain fellowship there. Came straight down to Dalton after that and been practicing since then.
What's it like for you to now have this practice right here in Cleveland, where you're from and where you were all those years?
Yeah, it's really fun, really interesting. You know, it's been so long since I've been around. A lot of my family still lives here, but to be back around, see some of the familiar faces, it's really a treat for me.
Yeah, certainly. So we're joined by Dr. Josh Hare, and we heard just a couple of days ago, actually, from Zach Carpenter, who's now the coach of Bradley, who I guess you played with.
Yeah. So Zach graduated in 2000, the same year I did, and so we still keep in touch. We've been giving him a hard time, telling him we got to get things back on track. So
That's exactly right.
We're looking forward to him getting it done.
Tell us, Josh, if you will, we're joined by Dr. Josh Hare, Interventional Pain Management. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Interventional Pain Consultants.
Consultants, I'm sorry. And so people can come in. They can, of course, make an appointment. Can they go straight to you?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, we don't require a referral for most insurances. Literally any kind of pain, we've got different options to help folks with, both interventional from a medication standpoint. Like I said, we try to do anything we can to help folks get on the right track. So. All
right, Dr. Josh Hare with Interventional Pain Consultants. And we certainly appreciate. Hey, you're here for the Empty Stocking Fund, so tell me about that.
Yeah, it's super exciting to be able to get involved with this year. You guys do such a great job, and it's such an honor to get to help folks at this time of year. So anything we can do to help, we're super excited to just to be involved.
Well, I'm so glad you came in this morning, and thank you very much. And hey, how can people reach out to you guys at the office?
Yeah, so they can call the office, and also probably the easiest place to find us is online.
Yeah. What's the website?
Yeah, so interventionalpainconsultants.com.
interventionalpainconsultants.com. Dr. Josh Hare coming home, and so glad to see you again.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Steve.
Tell Justin hello for us also. We remember the days, I guarantee you. All right, well, I want to say hello to our guest hosts this morning, and they are Robert Bradney. Now, Robert, Bender Realty, I believe you did this last year, is that right?
Yes.
One of our originals?
Yes. We've been doing it for a lot of years.
Well, I'm talking about being a guest host.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
That's
I thought it was a continuous guest host on just whatever.
Yeah, just whatever we need. You're probably right on that, Robert. Well, we're
fillers.
No, Christy. That's not the way to start. We've got Christy Goza from Bank of Cleveland. How are you?
Good morning, Steve.
Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. You look like you're about to sing. Is that going to happen?
We're ready. I'm ready.
You could do a little Christmas carol.
Yeah, just turn the volume down. I'm ready.
Christy, Bank of Cleveland, you guys have been part of this from the very, very beginning, haven't you?
We have. Our original founder, Chairman Bobby Taylor, along with Tom and Sandra Rowland. Tom Rowland and Bobby were great friends, and I think they saw a need in the community, and then many people have touched it going forward to bring it along this far.
It certainly has, and I tell you, I'm so glad to have you guys in. Now, look, I know you've already been reaching out, trying to raise some money. I've seen some stuff and heard some stuff, so I'm going to turn it over to you. Let's make some appeals here. What about
I'm very worried that Robert and I have no friends.
We're fixing to find out.
This will be our last guest host appearance on the Empty Stocking Fund.
I mean, no pressure.
No pressure.
Anyway, all right. Well, 614-6499, the number to call, and you can text in at 614-6499. Bridget, we just heard from Arnold Memorial Elementary School, the Trash Can Band, our friend Seema Swartzel. They're playing at halftime tonight of the UT game.
Wow.
How about that? Yeah. That's pretty good.
That's good.
All right, Brenda, let's get an update. What's happening over there?
Okay. We have heard from Donna Seaborn, $50. Misty Burnett, $10. Carrie Holt, $50. Victor Hicks, in memory of Reverend Mrs. Littlefield and Hoyt Queen, $100. Cleveland Country Club Women's Golf Association, $245. Barry and Candy Breakable, $100. Perry's Petals, $200. Albert and Jolene Perry, $100. Kelly and Ryan Austin, $100. Roger and Cindy Pickett, $500. Greg and Melanie Shepard, $100. And Dr. Joshua and Corey Hare, $1,000.
Wow.
Brings our total to $130,086.
Wow. Thank you very much to everyone. Whatever the amount for getting involved. And Brenda, got about 1,300 boys and girls who will. This is what it's all about. They'll get these gifts this Saturday, actually,
yes, at
Ocoee Middle School.
Yes, and so if you love to wrap, even if you don't love to wrap, because we actually don't use wrapping paper, we use Christmas bags. If you want to help us, come to my office, 3555 Keith Street, Suite 106. That's in the Creekside Plaza, across from Life Care. From 9 o'clock today till hopefully 4 today, and then 9 o'clock tomorrow to hopefully 4 tomorrow, we will be wrapping. So if you could come and help us wrap, we have 375 children to wrap for, and some of those kids have anywhere 5 to 6 presents, so you do the math of how much wrapping we still got to do. So anyway, if you need that address, you can call the radio station, 614-6499, and they can give it to you.
Absolutely. And Bridget, how do people get a hold of us this morning?
Okay, call us on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, click on Empty Stocking Fund.
You both were joined by Robert Bradney and Christy Goza. You both have seen this for so many years and helped us in so many ways. It's a big deal.
It's such a great thing in our community. You know, I look at it as it's one of those once-a-year things that everybody really pulls together and does a really nice thing, and we're so glad to be a part of it. And this morning, we're hoping that if we have any friends, they'll call in and support us. And, I want to challenge all the real estate companies, all the banks, all the mortgage companies, the lenders, the title companies, all those folks that we work with every year. We want y'all to call in and make a donation. Anything it will help to make this come to fruition for these kids. So we appreciate that.
Christy, it's pretty easy to get involved, really.
It's very easy to get involved, and I know Robert and I have been involved in different levels over the years. I can remember years ago you would be at Life Care. There would be a big program, and it's evolved over the years to this very nice studio setting where you're not having to
Life
care.
Care Friday.
Are you?
Yeah, we're gonna be back for the big
You
finale.
tote all this stuff down there and set it up, and
somewhat.
someone does, not Steve.
Not him.
I said somewhat.
Somewhat.
The cameras will come.
Yes. I've not helped shop in many years, but I did help shop for a year or two, and it is heartwarming, and it is mind-blowing, and it is just being in charge of, used to with the kids would line up, and, I think that a lot of times it's easy for us to live in our own little bubble, and we don't see outside of that. And this gives us an opportunity to really experience what Christmas is really truly about, which is giving.
That's exactly right. Christy, Goza, and Robert Bradney, our guest hosts this morning. Hey, don't forget our 21 Days of Christmas Spectacular with Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. This is our Christmas contest. Today's prize, these are 21 different prizes. Today is a $100 gift card to Posh Nails. That's today. You can register now, mymix1041.com. Congratulations, Sharon Jackson. She won a 3-month Cleveland Family YMCA membership yesterday. Today, $100 at Posh Nails. We got some wonderful prizes. We appreciate our sponsors. Go to mymix1041.com. We're back in a moment.
Hey, this is Josh Rogers.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit ipctennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Right here on Mix 104.1. Well, this is not working now either. I mean, what is going on here?
That's what happens when you wiggle the wire. could go either way.
Go either way.
All right.
Give me that.
Well, there we go. Okay. Well, didn't need that, I guess. Tell you what, let's. It's 4 minutes before 8 a.m. It is day number 8 of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, and I tell you, Brenda, it's hard to believe we're going to wrap things up on Friday morning at Life Care Centers of America.
It has. It's went by fast this year. We seems like we just started.
You know what? It really does.
It does. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Cleveland High School Lady Raiders softball team. They came yesterday and unloaded the truck in the pouring rain, so we really appreciate. And the basketball teams at Cleveland High have also helped us on the 2 past Sundays that we shop, but we really appreciate our high school students. They really buy into this empty stocking fund, so they help shop, they help wrap. Bradley Central High School students have helped, Walker Valley High School students have helped, but just want to give a shout out to all of our students here, and we appreciate everything you do for the Empty Stocking Fund.
Well, I tell you, Christy, that's encouraging when we hear about young people getting involved like this.
Yes. I think it's important at a very young age to get to teach children what giving's about.
Absolutely. I tell you, so what do we want to do? Let's get an update, Brenda, what's happening as far as the pledges are concerned. And you can get a hold of us. We'd love to hear from you at 614-6499. You can call the volunteer Red Up Fest Mix line or text that same line, 614-6499. That's the HHM text line. Brenda, back over to you.
We've heard from Donna Seaborn, $50, Misty Burnett, $10, Carrie Hope, $50, Victor Hicks in memory of Reverend Mrs. Littlefield and Hoyt Queen, $100, Cleveland Country Club Women's Golf Association, $245, Barry and Candy Breakbull, $100, Perry's Paddles, $200, Albert and Jolynn Perry, $100, Ryan and Kelly Austin, $100, Roger and Cindy Pickett, $500, Greg and Melanie Shepard, $100, Dr. Joshua and Corey Hare, $1,000. Harry S. Truman Club in honor of Dr. Paul Kahn, $1,000. Bubba and Courtney Smith, $100, for a total of $131,100.86.
Yeah, I think I deserve a hand clap. 131 and what is it? 31?
$100.86.
$100.86 this hour. We're still in the 7 o'clock hour. It's brought to you by Bank of Cleveland. We're joined by Christy Goza, Robert Bradney, our guest host this morning. And guys, we want to keep the donations coming, don't we?
Yes, we sure do. And I'll go ahead and give you ours, or from my family, from Jill, Lily, and I, $250.
Wow.
So that'll be our kickoff.
Thank you, Robert.
We appreciate all that this does for our community, and we always try to help out wherever we can, from wrapping to shopping and working the party. We've done it for many, many years, and same thing like Christy said, raising our daughter to be involved in stuff like that, to know how to give back and be involved, and she loves doing it. She loves, when they had the party, she would love doing the party with the kids. That was one of her favorite things. So
that's just wonderful. We're so proud of Lily. Now, at your alma mater, MTSU.
Yes.
So doing great.
Yes.
She is doing great. And Christy, I understand Logan is what, at UT, is that right?
She is at UT getting her master's in psychology, so we need a good psychologist in my family.
I love it. We need to borrow her too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Mix 104.1. We're on mixtv.tv. We're going to tell you what. We're going to take a quick break right here and get a check of the streets. Bridget, back over to you.
Okay, and before we do that, I want to send a special birthday shout out to Parker Schroyer. He is 6 years old today, grandson of Gwen and Debbie Schroyer, and son of Cody and Hayden Schroyer. So happy birthday to Parker today.
And I believe we've got another Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Yeah, that's right. Paisley Jade Brewer is 10 years old today. Happy birthday to Paisley. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Red Up Fest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. You can also download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons. They are with you every step of the way. Let's get a check of traffic here. This time led for Cleveland Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC in Cleveland says no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December also get a Yeti or a Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift while supplies last. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford, located on North Lee Highway here in Cleveland. We are seeing just a bit of a slowdown I-75 southbound just past exit 20 and before White Oak Mountain. Not seeing an accident there, but just a slowdown could be due to the rain in the area. Drive safely out there. We do have rain. The streets are slick. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499, or you can text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
Misfit Tacos. Here is Roger Pickett.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have rain throughout the day. Rainfall near a half an inch today, a high of 65 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, we'll have a 50% chance of occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 69 and a low of 59 tomorrow evening, and then rain throughout the day again on Friday with a high of 67. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
This is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
Here we stand together. Thank you, Georgia.
And Democrats will hold 51 Senate seats to the Republicans' 49 when the new Congress starts next month. Senate Democrat Raphael Warnock wins his runoff election in Georgia against Republican Herschel Walker.
There's no excuses in life. And I'm not going to make any excuses now because we put up one heck of a fight.
It's the first time since 1934 the party in power has successfully defended every incumbent Senate seat, also gaining one this year in Pennsylvania. Republicans will become the majority in the House. A week after mass protests, the Chinese government is dropping some zero-COVID policies.
The most severe measures are being brought to an end, such as forcing people who test positive into quarantine camps. Those with COVID can now self-isolate at home if their symptoms are mild or non-existent.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. China's reporting its largest wave of COVID infections since the pandemic began. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Good morning and welcome in. And it's the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We also thank Bender Realty for their sponsorship of this hour of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Let's check the news and local and state news. Cleveland Police report and Sergeant Evie West that Bradley County 911 Center notified Sunday of possible human remains found in a wooded area off APD 40 close to I-75. The release stated that investigators responded and conducted a search of two areas at the location, confirming the discovery of human remains. Sergeant West said the Cleveland Police Department continued processing both locations Sunday night into Monday morning. The Cleveland Police Department working to identify the remains, and more details will be released as they become available. Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv will continue to follow and report this story. Also, the Chattanoogan.com reporting this morning, a former teacher and coach at Ooltewah High School has been granted a diversion in a case in which he was charged with propositioning a 17-year-old female student. Chandler Joseph Morris, age 27, appeared before criminal court judge Amanda Dunn on the charge of sexual exploitation of a minor. The charge will be removed from his record if he gets into no further trouble during a 2-year probationary period. The images and text messages that were sexual in nature were found on Morris's phone, who was an assistant football coach at Ooltewah High School during the 2019 incident. WTVC Channel 9 reports that one person dead, another recovering after a shooting in Turtletown. It happened last Thursday. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says it happened about 3 p.m., 122 Garden Walk Boulevard. Dispatchers got a 911 call saying 2 people had been shot. Arriving officers found Dennis Sanders dead, Robert Spurlock shot. Helicopter flew Spurlock to a Chattanooga hospital, and the circumstances are unknown. The Polk County Sheriff's Office will continue their investigation. They did tell WTVC 9 that no arrests have been made as of yet. All right, it is 8:09. We are day number 8. I keep saying 7. 8 of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. I'm joined, of course, by Bridget, by Brenda Lawson, by our guest host this morning. We have with us Christy Goza of Bank of Cleveland and Robert Bradney, General Manager, Bender Realty. Bender sponsoring this hour. Before we go to our guest host, I told you, we started Friday telling you we had probably the most unique donation that we ever remember, really, since doing this. Easy Auto Credit, which founded, of course, by Bob Card Sr., Robbie Card. Ben Chandler is, of course, there now, and Shane Gibson, all my friends there, Casey Tuggle. They have donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Now, they're going to give all the money to the Empty Stocking Fund, and we're taking bids on this, on the Hyundai Elantra. I want to be very clear here. These are bids, okay? This is not an automatic donation to the Empty Stocking Fund. So what's going to happen is it's going to go through this Saturday. Dwayne Williams will be out at Easy Auto on 25th Street from 10 until noon. And so we are trying to make it easier on folks. So here's what you do. You can call a bid in, 614-6499. You can text us at the same number, 614-6499, or you can go buy Easy Auto Credit and see the car in person and make a bid. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to open the floor. We're going to open our phone lines and the text lines. Hey, Austin, can you put that picture up again on, there it is, mixtv.tv if you're watching it. It's a beautiful automobile, and I will say, Ben Chandler, Brenda, told us that they had just AAA checked this vehicle to make sure it was good.
Yes, they went through it and they said the value of the car was anywhere from $13,000 to $15,000.
Okay, so it's a great car. It's a Hyundai Elantra. It's a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Easy Auto Credit has donated this vehicle to the Empty Stocking Fund. So we will start the bidding. We can go down there, or you can text or call a bid in. And you can do that at 423-614-6499, and we'll keep you updated. Robert Bradney and Christy Goza join us this morning as our guest host. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
We love each other. Has your phone beeped yet?
My phone has beeped.
Oh, Robert,
so
go
I
ahead.
have from Ginger Savage. I have a pledge of $500 in honor of her parents, Marco and Jack Wilson. They were big supporters of the Brother and Sister Littlefield Ministries for many years. So thank you, Ginger. We appreciate that.
Jack's Clean Right.
That's right. Jack's Clean Right.
Jack was a dear friend of my papa's, and also Tom Rowland. When Tom would come on the radio, I believe Jack was always the first pledge. Well, Bobby Taylor, probably Bobby Nancy, but then Jack Wilson was right there. So thank you, Ginger, for keeping that tradition alive. All right.
I also have a few here. Tiffany and Jeffrey Dent, $100.
Thank you.
Kathy Rosenberger, at your competitor, Caldwell Banker.
My friend.
Yeah, $100 for
Thank
Kathy
you.
and Carl Rosenberger. Charlotte Peak, $100.
Yeah.
Mark and Michonne Touchstone, $250.
Wow.
Sharon Marr and Emily Marr, $25.
Oh, thank you. Farmer, that's a WCLE alumni, Sharon Marr.
Yes. Franklin and Jennifer Chansey, $25.
Thank you, Franklin and Jennifer.
And I have, you'll remember this name. They moved to Knoxville, but they're listening this morning. Ken Cagle and Ben Kaiser, $50.
Ken and Ben,
Yep.
Thank you very much. Ken did a tremendous job at the Museum Center at 5 Points for many years. Christy's going through her phone now.
Yeah, I think that's okay. That's it for, hang on just one second.
Hang on.
I just have another
This
one that
just
came
in, ladies and gentlemen.
Just in, hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
Clint and Beth Taylor, $100.
Clint! Thank you, Clint. Beth, we appreciate it.
We just got a text pledge in. This is from Darren and Christy Schulk. Christy is actually listening in Dallas, Texas right now. And she sent us a birthday, by the way. Her, her niece, Penny Schulk, is 12 years old today, 6th grader at Oakway Middle School. So happy birthday to Penny. But then they also want to pledge $100 to the Empty Stocking Fund. So thank you, Christy and Darren.
So you're confirming Christy has left Darren, and now she's in Dallas, Texas. Is that right?
No, I'm sure.
Carmen, that's his head in front of the camera there. Thank you, Carmen. See that? That's a very nice buzz cut right there. That's very good. It's a Church of God haircut. That's very nice. Marty Rowe here, 600 wins, Lady Flames, and Bubba Smith, his 100th win for the Lee University men since he's been here. Guys, good morning. How are you?
Morning, Steve. Doing well, Steve. Good morning.
It's great. Well, let me get your mics on here. It's great to see all of you Carmen, what's happening first just in general at Lee University Athletics?
Well, Steve, it's great to be here. We're rocking and rolling. It is basketball time in Tennessee.
Yes.
You mentioned it. A couple of milestones here with these guys, right? 600 wins. I joked with Marty, 600 wins means you've been around a long time, right?
Well, you can't tell by looking, can you? I mean, come on.
I don't think anybody's done it better than Coach Rowe on and off the court. He's built a tremendously successful program with the Lady Flames volleyball program. With the Lady Flames basketball program, and so we're just so proud of him. 600 wins at West Alabama on Sunday. And then you mentioned it, Coach Bubba Smith with his 100th win at Lee. And so already 100 wins, that tells you he's done an incredible job so far. So these guys are rocking and rolling, and we're just excited for the basketball season.
Coach Rowe, congratulations, buddy. We can't thank enough for being here, first of all, but how does that feel, 600?
It's pretty surreal, but it just, again, like Carmen said, I've been around a long time, so but it's fun. This team's fun, so it's a cool moment, of course, getting to share it with them and everything. But it's like I told them, 601's that's the next goal. So it's time to get back to work today.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Where are you as far as your season's concerned, and what's to come here?
Well, we're in the middle of conference season. We changed our conference to 24-game schedule this year, so we've already played 5 games in conference, and so we have 4 more games before Christmas, all conference games, 3 of them at home, starting this on Friday. And we're just looking forward to continuing that that progression. So we're off to a good start in the league, being 5-0 so far, and we've been on the road 4 times already. So it's a good start, but a lot of work to do. It's a deep conference, so we've got to keep plugging along, man.
It sure is. Bubba Smith coaches the Lee men, and first of all, Bubba, congratulations on this milestone for you.
Thanks, Steve. It's it seems like yesterday we got here in Cleveland, and so it was the guy said something after the game. I didn't know it was number 100, but like Marty said, it's time to get 101. So we're excited to be back at home on Friday. We've been on the road quite a bit. I know we had this probably the 2 toughest road swing for us to be at Valdosta, West Florida, then at Huntsville and West Isle, which is really, really hard places to play. So we were able to split those weekends, which is it's a really good weekend. I think if you told me, hey, can you split those to the start of the season, I said I'll take it. So now it's good to be home these next 3 out of these next 4 games.
Yeah, so talking about, like I asked Coach Rowe, what's to come as far as not only your schedule, but when people can come out and see you.
Yeah, we'll be at home on Friday at 6 and 8 against Auburn Montgomery. We're at Shorter, another rivalry game on Sunday, and then next Friday and Sunday we'll be hosting Delta State and Mississippi College. And so another 6 and 8 tip next Friday, and I think 2 and 4 on Sunday. And so 3 out of the next 4 will be home, and hopefully we get our fans out. And our students are gone; they finished up finals, and so this is always a great time, I think, for a lot of our community members to be out, and a little bit different. Normally it's a Thursday, Saturday schedule, and so our conference has moved some of these early conference games to Friday, Sunday to allow us to schedule a little bit in the early week games if we needed to. So. I know we compete a little bit on the Friday with high school basketball, but hopefully that Sunday is a great time for families to come out and kids.
Absolutely. Carmen Lastoria is Associate Athletic Director at Lee University, and also, do you still have the sports information title, or is that gone?
Well, I've given that to my assistant, Philip Tang.
Okay,
He's much more qualified and does a much better job than I ever did. The coaches will agree with that. And so I've given him that title. He does a great work.
Well, Carmen, so overall right now, tell us what else is happening with Lee University Athletics.
Well, Steve, our cross-country teams just finished on Saturday running in nationals way out in Seattle, Washington. And so they both had top 20 national finishes, which another incredible year for our cross-country team. So proud of them. Both of them won the South Region title. So both of them won the Conference Championship and the South Region title. Just another fantastic year for our distance running program on both the men's and women's side. And then indoor track and field will get rolling here in January after the first of the year. And then come the 1st of February, it's full speed ahead with our spring sports. And, of course, Coach Brew and the baseball team, they're anxious to get back out on the diamond. They won the GSC tournament last year. Our women's lacrosse program under Coach Daryl Martin is ready to roll. They've been a top 2 program in the conference the last several years. Emily Russell and the softball team, of course, Patrick Hines, our tennis coach, and then John Maupin John Maupin with the national champion men's golf team. They are looking to defend their title this spring. And our women's team also had a top 7 finish at nationals under Coach Giandra, who was an All-American player here. So she has taken over the women's golf program. And so, yeah, we are really excited for the spring. But as Coach Smith and Rowe alluded to, hey, over the break with our students gone, we really need the community to come on out to Walker Arena and support the Flames and Lady Flames. We have great community crowds all season long, especially during this time. It's important to fill that with a great community crowd. I know December 16th, the Cleveland Middle School cheerleaders will be performing, and so at halftime of those games, and so we love to get that local connection in there. And so we're really excited about that. But visit LeeUFlames.com, at LeeUFlames on social media for all the latest schedule updates and news and highlights from everything going around with Lee Athletics.
And we are proud to be the home of Lee University Athletics at Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz, our coverage presented by CHI Memorial. Well, Carmen, you told me, you said, hey, we want to come by for the Empty Stocking Fund. You guys have helped us for a long time.
Yeah, and I'll let the coaches allude to this too, but our heartbeat at Lee Athletics is to give and to be prominent in the community and reaching out to the community. And we do that in a number of ways throughout the year. And one of the ways we do is partnering with this great event every year. I don't think there's any better event that our community rallies behind as a whole. There are a lot of different events that go on in our community because it's such a giving community, right? But I think the Empty Stocking Fund is one of those special events that the community as a whole really rallies behind. And to be able to provide for kids who normally would not have much at Christmas time, I can't think of a better cause. And Steve, I know it's near and dear to your heart and your family, and just the way this developed over the years and has continued to grow is a tribute to our community. It's a tribute to what you guys do. And so, yeah, Lee Athletics wants to be a part of that. We want to develop and graduate champions in their sport, in the classroom, but also in the community. That's a big part of what we do at Lee Athletics, building an all-around student athlete. And so, Coach Rowe, I know this is near and dear to your heart, and Coach Smith as well, because these guys preach it every day.
Coach Rowe, how about it?
Well, I mean, again, we're trying to grow leaders, not just basketball players. I mean, we want to see our players develop and have a sense of community. And again, anything that we can do to be a partner in that, and anything that we can do, to show support for great causes. Again, I think that's what our players love doing. I mean, I think that's what, there's good people everywhere, and we want them to understand, be a good person is the main thing that we want out of them. So, yeah, it's great, and we're excited to be able to help.
Coach Smith, how about it?
Yeah, it's just a great cause, and we talk to our team a lot about just the privilege it is to be a college athlete, to not take that for granted, that there's a lot of people that are supporting them to be able to do what they get to do, and so to be able to give back is it's just a privilege to be able to do that, and an honor to do it, and our guys, it's just neat. Again, a lot of these kids that they come through our camps in the summertime, and you get to see our guys, form relationships with a lot of kids in the community, and they get to come to our games, and to see that connection and then build that relationship over their time here is pretty neat.
Well, thank you very much, Carmen, and
Yeah, so Steve, we would love to pledge $1,000 on behalf of Lee University Athletics to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Thank you very much.
And like I said, thank you all. I know this is, over these 2 weeks, it is, I know you get a lot of joy out of it, but I know it's also a lot of hard work to rally everyone together. And so we appreciate, once again, so much everything that you guys do for kids in our community. And I can't think of a greater cause to rally behind. And so we are proud at Lee Athletics to once again support the Empty Stocking Fund, and thank you guys for all you do.
And it's good to see Brenda Lawson is supporting Lee University this morning. Not only the colors, but she has a Lee medallion. So it's very, very nice. Well, maybe Lawson, but anyway, thank you guys very much. And we love our partnership with Lee University. It would be nice, Bridget, if they'd finally give me my diploma. I've been waiting, I don't know.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah,
I'll try and talk with Dr. Khan on that.
Talk to the Chancellor.
The Chancellor, and see if we can't get that pushed through.
Tell Dr. Khan, Brenda Lawson, that we just had a pledge in his honor. Is that correct? I believe Joe Cate called us?
Yeah, Joe Cate called, the Harry
former city manager.
Harry S. Truman gave $1,000 in honor of Dr. Paul Kahn.
That's exactly right. Thank you, gentlemen, very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Carmen, you sound like Elvis. Carmen Lastoria, Marty Rowe, and Bubba. These are wonderful, wonderful friends of ours, and we appreciate them. Get out and join them. LeeUFlames.com. Is that right, Carmen?
That's right, Steve. LeeUFlames.com and at LeeUFlames on social media for all the schedule updates, news, and notes.
Back in a moment. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
This traffic report is brought to you.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best life, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Second annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Bender Realty. Be home for the holidays with Bender Realty, bender-realty.com. Also Bender Property Management. I believe we've got Gail and
That's right. Yes.
Gail and Sharon coming in. They're here at the door, and we go to the curtain, and they're not there. Oh, too bad. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger and Cindy Pickett, thank you. $500 for the Empty Stocking Fund.
For a limited time, you can choose from 4 different mattresses and buy all 4 for the price of a twin. $199, $399, $599, and $799, any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have rain throughout the day, a high of 65 and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, we'll have considerable cloudiness and a 50% chance of rain showers throughout the day tomorrow, a high of 69 and a low of 59. Rain during the day again on Friday with a high of 67. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 60 degrees.
041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Well, somebody in this room has a haircut to do at 8:30, so we got to get them on here. Gail, come on up. Come on to the microphone there. Of course, Bender Realty brings you this hour, and we have with us Gail Rollins and Sharon Parker. Ladies, good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you. You've been part of this for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little about that, Gail, would you?
Well,
I'm trying not to get emotional, but I grew up pretty poor. If you know me, you know that. But I was a recipient of this program when I was a child, and of course, I can't.
All right, you're all right.
So I'm very honored to be able to do a little something to give back. You know, I've shopped and I've wrapped presents a lot. But anyway, it's a great program for children that are in need, and I'm glad to be able to be a small part.
Well, you know, and let me say this, Gail, and I had, I won't call his name, I didn't ask permission, but I had a man come up to me, and if I called his name, most everyone in this room would know who I was talking about, but he, just like you, came up to me where I was yesterday, and he was a recipient, and he got extremely emotional and couldn't talk. He just handed me a $100 bill and just said, do this. And I think the goal here, and my grandfather would love this, because first of all, he'd love that you remembered, that you remembered, and that you came back and you gave. And I think that's Brenda Lawson, I think that's the ultimate, isn't it?
That is the ultimate. And these two ladies are shopping in wrapping machines.
We need to keep that in mind.
Right. We love to wrap. Yeah.
Gail Rollins, Sharon Parker. Sharon, I know you're also on a pretty tight schedule here, so tell us, you and your family have been involved in this a long time.
Oh, yes.
Come a little closer, if you would. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my boys they went to Cleveland High School, so any sports team that they were on, they always participated with the party and stuff like that. But I got involved, I don't even know how many years ago it's been. But once I found out about her, of course, then me and her, Gail, being a recipient, we're just like, this is our way of giving back. This is something that we both enjoy doing, because this is something that we can donate our time and just to shop and to wrap and stuff. And of course, we always give a check too, but that's not what it's about. And you don't realize how these kids are impacted until you actually look at the lists and see what they're asking for. I mean, that's what really shook me when the first time I went shopping. But anyway, it's a great program, and we will always be a participation. We'll always participate in it, and we're happy to help. And it's fun. I mean, we make it fun. We make anything we do
It is fun. My papa would say it's fun to give.
Yeah,
it is fun to give.
Is.
Robert, sorry, Sharon, go ahead.
It's much more rewarding to give than to receive.
And that's biblical. Hey, Robert Bradney, you're proud to have these ladies at Bender Realty. I know that.
Well, not only are they very giving, but they're an awful lot of fun.
Yes, they are.
That's just amazing. What's your nickname? The Bender Blondes. So not only do they cut hair for a living, but they're real estate agents. They are part of our community. Sharon is a local owner of Local Nutrition downtown at the Angora. So that's where the drinks came from. We appreciate that.
Wonderful.
That's my power drink for the morning. But we appreciate all these ladies do for us, for Bender Realty, first of all, and then, of course, for all the community and the services that they provide and do. So they're great business people.
Gail Rollins and Sharon Parker. Gail also at Cutting Up. That's where she's got to get. Somebody's sitting there waiting on you right now. But it's just around the corner.
Yeah, I did. She knew I'd be late.
She knew you'd be late. Okay. Maybe
we do
go
have
ahead.
a donation.
Please.
Me and Sharon, we're donating it from our salon, but it is on behalf of our real estate business also. So we're going to challenge other salons and other realtors. We're giving $250.
Whoa,
and that's
thank you.
For 2 children. And, we just want to encourage anybody who can just give what you can.
Absolutely. And God bless you. Thank you. Gail Rollins, Sharon Parker of Bender Realty, Local Nutrition, and Cutting Up Hair Salon. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to turn over here now. Thank you, ladies. God, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This hour brought to you by Bender Realty, where our guest host of the morning, who just joined us across a half hour here, is Christy Goza, Bank of Cleveland. Has been involved with us a long time. And Robert Bradney, always here. Brian Workman has joined the party. We'll talk to Brian in a moment. But now I want to say hello to Remember Me Senior Care. We have Tracy Sneed, Andy Sneed, and Ashley Howard. They've got another microphone over there, guys, if somebody wants to grab that. Good morning, Andy. How are you guys?
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. You, of course, remember me, and you guys were with us, I know, when you got started last year. We really appreciate that. Let me get an update on Remember Me. How's everything going?
Everything's going great. We are just about to open up our final house. So
really?
We are getting very full very quickly. So we're excited about that. We're right at our year anniversary of operating, so excited about that, and everything's going great.
So, and I want to go to your brother Tracy also here. Tracy, tell people what you can do, and then maybe just move your head a little bit to the left or the right. Hey, I know. I'm a radio man. We added the cameras. Who cares? Anyway.
Right.
Tracy, what can you do for families that remember me?
Yeah, so, we are here to serve the elderly population, the folks that have needs with assisted living, but also memory care. It's a lot of need out there, and we're specialized in that. So we have a lot of people that...
Push that green button on that mic there.
Okay.
Now, I'm getting him on here. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay, good.
All right, even better. Go right ahead.
Yeah, so we have we have people that are employed there that we have that are very good with dementia folks. We got some Ashley and I are certified dementia practitioners.
Wow.
So we look at the situations and try to help them become engaged in daily living. Ashley can tell you a lot more about that. She's also an RN BSN. She does a really good job for us. She's our executive director.
Ashley Howard, yeah.
Yeah, and we're just very, very happy and blessed to have this opportunity to help the community.
And you certainly are. Ashley, you are executive director. Remember Me Senior Cares. Tell me a little more about it here.
Yeah, so our goal really is, of course the patients, they are our target, our residents are, but really to give families, a peace of mind, knowing that their loved one is cared for and loved. I think that's really important. So not only do we help them with their activities of daily living and anything that they need help with, but we also love them. So I think that's really, really important for families.
Ashley, how can people reach out to you at Remember Me Senior Care?
Yeah, they can go to our website, www.remembermesc.com, or give us a call at 423-473-3140.
You're working on, Andy, you were saying earlier, you're working on your final home, fifth and final, is that right?
That's correct. Yeah, we have 5 houses. Because it's kind of a decentralized model, I guess you could say. So we have been opening one house at a time as we have been filling up. So we're at the home stretch here, and so we're excited about that. So anyone out there listening, if you are in need of care for your loved one or anything like that, just let us know, because it's filling up quick.
Yeah, and just go take a tour also. That'd be the best way to do it. Well, Andy, I know you and Tracy and Ashley are here on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund. Is that correct?
Absolutely, we are. We're honored to give $500 to
wow.
the Empty Stocking Fund this morning. So we're thankful for that effort in this community. It's obviously been around for a very long time and impacted many, many people. So we're thankful for that.
Guys, as I said last year, thank you very much for what you're doing here, and it's just a pleasure to have you. And Tracy, anything you want to add here before we go, buddy?
They've said it pretty good. I'm not real good on the radio, but
oh well, but you're great on TV.
Yeah, that's why I was blocking it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we were looking at your head. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Just ask Dwight Richardson. He brought his organ. He'll play with you.
We're just blessed to be able to be a part of this, and just seeing Gail and seeing the emotion that struck me to be able to make a difference in people's lives, and and that's what we're trying to do. Remember Me and all the folks that donate. Please do this, because it does make a difference. I saw that with Gail this morning, so it's just
certainly does.
That makes us want to be more part of it. So,
Ashley Howard, any final thoughts from me? We'll give you the last word here.
Yeah, we are still hiring as well. So if anybody's looking for a position as a cook, a caregiver, a nurse, just give us a call.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Remember Me Senior Care, remembermesc.com, and come by and see them. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you. All right, I want to go back over. We're joined again by Robert Bradney. We've got more friends here. Christy, Goza, Bank of Cleveland, Bender Realty. Guys, this, let's just keep encouraging people, huh?
Yeah, I do have a few more donations that came in.
Go to Christy Goza.
Rob and Cheryl Highland, $50.
I went to high school, Rob.
Well, Rob's our newest mortgage lender
That's
at
right.
our home loan center.
That's
so
right.
He's fitting in very well and staying very busy. Glad about that.
Great.
David May the Third, $100. Yeah, it's
Right.
important to get those right.
Yeah.
People get that confused a lot of times.
Yes.
Bradley Vet, I believe, gave online. Bradley Veterinarian Hospital, $250. Professional Title, $100. And Kelly and Jesse Beard, $100.
Wow, thank you.
And my mom, Gladys Young, $100.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Wonderful donations, and we definitely appreciate it very much. Well, we're going to keep it right here, and we're at the, of course, day number 8 of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. And, you know, I tell you, at the very beginning of this fund this year, I was moved personally, actually, to honor and to dedicate this entire 10-day effort to the memory of Ron Spengler. And so we have right now Ron's wife, Sherry, and daughter, Bradney. And Bradney texted me earlier this morning and asked you to come in. Let me tell you, Bradney, you're always welcome. You never have to ask. The door's always open. But I want to begin with you, Sherry, because I tell you, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know if I have seen an outpouring like what was for your husband than I have seen in a very, very long time in Cleveland. What do you say to that, and how do you respond to the people?
There are almost no words. I'm trying to hold this together this morning. We have just been so overwhelmed. We have just the love, the support, and we knew that Ron touched a lot of lives, but we just didn't realize how many lives he touched, because over and over again, as people came through the visitation, they would say to me, I wouldn't be where I am today without him.
Amen.
So, you know, it's just amazing. This community has loved us, has supported us, and there really are no words.
I have received several, when we started talking about it, about dedicating it to your dad and your husband, I began to get several messages, not even on the air, just people texting and calling me personally, stories just like that. Stories like you said, Bradney, what does it mean to you? I mean, here you guys are, you're carrying the torch.
You know, like Mom said, it's so overwhelming. But to have grown up and watched my dad love on others and love on those that were not as fortunate as we were, and that was something, you know, he always instilled in us. And to go back to the Empty Stocking Fund, when the date was announced, he would rally us and say, you will be there, you will be there when the doors open. And I can remember one of the last years that we did it at Ocoee before COVID, he was so sick with a virus, and he was not missing, and he spent that morning in his office and would come back in and check to make sure, because this event and this the giving to kids meant so much to him. And so for you all to be able to do this in his honor, we're just so thankful.
Well, look, Brenda Lawson, when you and I came together with Tom and Sandra, and we brought all of our, I'd call them ministries, really, our ministries together at Christmas time. I think our first call was to Ron Spengler to move this over to Ocoee Middle. Is that correct?
I think he actually called us.
He called us.
Yes, and asked us when he hired.
He was always smarter than me, so anyway, that's not a high bar, but anyway.
When we started talking with some of the people at the school systems, what we were wanting to do, he was the one who called us and told us that he had the perfect location. And of course, it really was the perfect location to do the party and give the gifts out. Yep. And it still is a good location. It's centrally located. You know, we even have mamas that show up walking to pick up these packages. Now, we don't let them go home walking with those packages because, they may have 4, 5, 6 bags, and so we arranged to get a ride home for them. But that's how, that just shows you how well that facility works, and it has worked very, very well. And we just appreciate everything he did for us, and he did love children.
He did, didn't he, Sherry?
He loved children. He couldn't do enough for children.
Yep.
And I will say, Patrick's told me time and time again, I want to be a leader like my dad. He said, but what I want to be like my dad is the way he cared for people.
And it's so genuine.
Because that's Ron loved everybody, but his children and his school children, he just had such a heart for children.
What do you make of, by the way, we're joined, if you're just joining us, by Sherry Spangler and by Bradney Cannon. And look, what do you make of your children? Let's talk about them for just a second. So you've got Patrick, who you just alluded. Well, I guess that's a loaded question. I didn't know how loaded, Christy, but anyway, you've got Patrick, who's the principal at Bradley. You've got Bradney, who now leads the Pie Center, which the governor has called a statewide model and probably a national model. And by the way, your son is basically healing people at the Center for Sports Medicine, Dr. Jason Spangler.
Right.
How about that?
I'm very proud of my children. I am, and I know that they want to carry their dad's legacy on.
That's it.
And touch lives and influence lives like he did, and being in education, the Patrick and Bradney, and Jason in his everyday life.
Bradney, how about it? You guys are moving on and carrying on, aren't you?
We are moving on, and I have to say we would not be where we are without my dad, my mom, with what they instilled in us. First of all, the love for Jesus, the love for others, and the love for family. We're blessed, and we want to be able to bless others and carry on my dad's legacy.
We had the grand opening of the Pie Center, right after all of this, and you did such a wonderful job, as I told you privately and publicly, and it was such a marvel, really, and everybody was so proud, and we continue to be proud, and I know you guys are just doing a tremendous job, and look, we're all praying, and I don't think it should go without saying, but it does, that we'll do anything we can for you. So,
thank
Sherry
you.
and Bradney.
And we just wanted to stop by personally and thank Brenda for what you mean to our family, for dedicating this empty stocking fund to Ron. He's smiling from heaven, and knows that this is that these children are going to be blessed.
And really, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sherry, but look, I believe you brought him by back before COVID, back when we were doing the remotes all over the place, and he always wanted to be there.
He had to stop by.
He had to come by.
Just call in a donation. We had to personally hand it to Steve.
Yeah, it was.
And he would call us and say, "Now I'm going today. I need you to do the same. I need you to do the same." Yes, Dad.
Well,
I promise.
But Sherry, then he spartaned up and said, "No, hand it to Brenda. hand it to Brenda." Anyway.
So today, in Ron's memory, I want to make a $500 donation.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Thank you very much.
And just tell you again, thank you for dedicating the Empty Stocking Fund. My life has been so touched these last 2 weeks. I've shed a lot of tears during your broadcast. I've listened to it, and there's not a morning that I just haven't just sat there and just cried and cried because of what people have done in his honor and in his memory.
Well, and someday we can get together. I'll share with you some private messages and things I've received. And you know this. I mean, you've lived this, I think, and over the last month or so, 6 weeks. Bradney, anything you want to say here before we go?
No, just thank you again to our community. Thank you for giving to the lives of children, because that was Dad's passion, And that's now our passion. And there's so many now in need. So thank you all so much. And keep the gifts, keep the donations coming in, because it's blessing so many children.
It certainly is. Guys, thank you. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it very, very much. Well, there it is. What a way to continue here, and a great honor. Sherry and Bradney, God bless you. Thank you. We're going to tell you what, I'm going to go back over to Robert Bradney, Bender Realty. I'm going to bring in Brian Workman also, Dwight Richardson. Guys, Christy, Goza. You guys just, some of you want to come over here. Robert, what a morning.
Yes, it has. We appreciate all the. I tell you what, Christy and I didn't plan it, but for our hour, it was pretty exciting to see the Spangler family.
Except
come
we need
in.
some Kleenexes in this studio.
The Spangler family coming in, and the support that the community is giving the Spangler family, and what they're giving back to the Empty Stocking Fund, and Gail and her story. It's that's what it's all about. You don't realize what the difference is making in these kids' lives, and those kids in our community, and what they're going to maybe become because of what they received through this program.
I just received this message. Andy Morris at Walker Valley, and Andy is our play-by-play man also for Walker Valley football, says that Ron was one of the best. Said everyone that worked for him loved him. Of course, Andy was at Ocoee, and he always put others first. Christy, I tell you, that's the lesson, isn't it? Giving, you said that earlier.
It is. Well, and it's full circle, just like Gail coming in here this morning. A lot of people cannot talk about it and get up and stand here and say this publicly. You don't know how many of those $130,000 has come from recipients of this program over the years. And, when you are the recipient of any type of gift or charity, when you're able to give back, I think that's what that instills in you. And just like Spangler's, watching your family give and making that a big part of your family, that's important. I mean, I think that's what makes our community so great. I don't know, and I'm not involved in other communities. I mean, like Bender Realty, we're just here in Cleveland, and so we know what happens here. But I have never read about or experienced any other type of community that comes together like Bradley County does.
Brian Workman, we see it on a daily basis, don't we, buddy?
We do, and this is, especially this time of year, people look around, try to find something to be involved in, to donate to give back, whereas we're at the end of the year. And a lot of times they worry, like, how am I going to, my one check, how am I going to get that to somebody who needs it, because there's so many people out there. This is a good organization. It's locally ran. It's locally operated. You know exactly where the money's going to. You know it's staying local. You know it's going to the kids. You can be involved. You can go shop. My kids shop all the time.
Oh, they're good.
My wife and kids and parents all wrap. You can know that your money is being used correctly. And so, I encourage people, just stop, make a phone call, call in, donate $50, $100, $150, whatever you can, whatever you feel led to do to help others out. Because again, this is our community. It's the kids that your grandkids go to school with.
That's exactly right. Dwight Richardson has helped us for so many years. Dwight, what a morning.
Thank you. Yes, I'm so sorry that the listeners did not get a chance to be in this room this morning when the Spangler family came. I mean, it was just a special moment. It was a love moment, and it was pretty fantastic. I'm glad to be a part of this. It's wonderful.
The highlight by far of these 10 days, when Bradney reached out this morning, I really felt like how wonderful, and that's not easy, and we know that. And anyway, it's just unbelievable. Bridget, how do people get a hold of us?
Okay, call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
We are so glad to be with you. Let's get an update now from Brenda Lawson this hour, brought to you by Bender Realty, bender-realty.com. They have sponsored this hour for many, many years. And Brenda, back over to you.
So we've heard from the Harry S. Truman Club in honor of Dr. Paul Kahn, $1,000. Coach Bubba and Courtney Smith, $100. Robert, Jill, and Lily Bradney, $250. The Cleveland Power Lunch, $400. Anonymous, and this is in honor of young children whose names are Logan, $200. Ginger Savage in honor of her parents, Jack and Margot Wilson, $500. Tiffany and Jeffrey Dent, $100. Kathy and Carl Rosenberger, $100. Charlotte Peak, $100. Mark Touchstone, $250. Sharon and Emily Marr, $25. Franklin and Jeffrey Chansey, $25. Ken Cagle and Ben Kaiser, $50. Clint and Beth Taylor, $100. Darian and Christy Schalk, $100. Lee Athletics, $1,000. Cutting Up Hair Salon, $250. Remember Me Senior Care, $500. Robin Sher Highland, $500. David May III, $100. Professional Title, $100. Kelly and Jesse Beard, $100. Gladys Young, $100. And Sherry Spangler in memory of her husband Ron, $500. Brings our total to $136,000.86.
There we go. Let's give it a hand. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Steve, I've got some money also.
Dwight Richardson.
I really didn't care for being behind senior memory care. It's too close to my age. I didn't really like that at all. But, you know, have you seen the bumper stickers that be kind to your children because they'll be the one picking your nursing home? Anyway.
That's Dwight Richardson.
I have $100 from Spirits, Legends, and Lore.
Hey!
These two guys over here are on that committee, and I appreciate them.
And let me say this before you move. You guys had a wonderfully successful, I think the most successful year you've ever had. Is that right?
Yes, and we were very pleased. You know, in this event when we did the walking, and now we moved it outside in front of the courthouse. We always have to fear the weather, and of course, the day that we planned it, it was raining and planned for bad weather. So we
And it
moved.
hadn't rained for 3 months.
And it hadn't rained for 3 months. So we actually moved it to the garage under the courthouse, and we think it's probably one of the best moves that ever happened. People showed up, and that garage was full. We estimated over 400 people, so one of the largest turnouts we've ever had. So we were thankful for the rain.
You're going to the garage no matter what.
We may go in that garage
That's
all
great.
the time.
That's a great atmosphere, though. I think that's perfect. Dwight Richardson.
Well, a lot of people said, let's go to the garage every year. So anyway.
Why wouldn't you?
I also have $100 for Art Is Here partnership.
Oh, my. Wonderful organization.
I have $100 for me personally from Bender Realty.
Thank you.
Or Bender Reality, I guess I should say. And $100 for Fittimore's Weddings and Events.
Wow. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. And you've helped for many, many years. Many years.
You know, I'm aggravated because every year when you do the actual giveaway, there's always something that conflicts that, so hopefully this year I can come and help.
Come be with us. Ocoee Middle this Saturday. And Brenda, there is a need for some wrapping. Is that correct?
Yes, we are wrapping today. We have 375 kids to wrap for. We have today and tomorrow to get them wrapped before they have to go for the party. So if you love to wrap, go to 3555 Keith Street, Suite 106. That's in the Creekside Plaza across from Life Care. And someone will direct you where to go when you get there. And we'll be wrapping from 9 to 4, but possibly whenever. And that'll be both days. So please show up and help us wrap.
Go ahead.
I think this has been mentioned before. If you don't know how to wrap, it doesn't make any difference because they have bags. All you do is put that thing in the bag, seal it up, and you're finished.
Yeah, they're gift bags. Beautiful.
Well, and I think it's important too. We may have a lot of listeners out there that are not in a position to give.
Yeah.
And you can give of your time.
That's right.
And that is just as valuable.
Absolutely.
And so even if you just wanted to donate your lunch break today or tomorrow and come by and wrap, that would be a great way to give to the Empty Stocking Fund.
All right, we are getting close to the 9 o'clock hour, and we are going to stay on the air. Now, anybody needs to go, you go, and I know people got stuff to do, but at the same time, we're going to keep it going here for at least till about 9:30 is where we're going. And Bridget, how do people get a hold of us?
Okay, call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. Click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Hardee's new Charbroil Double Deal.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Maggie and her dog Peppa. So happy birthday, Allie. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take
I thought Peppa was a pig.
Well, this
I didn't realize.
is a dog.
Oh, okay, very good. I just wondered.
We'll take your birthdays and wedding
Brian
anniversaries.
Workman noticed that. So anyway.
For tomorrow, the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's a Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
This hour of the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Honda Cleveland. And we appreciate Chris Harris and everybody at Honda Cleveland. We're going to give away a brand new Honda coming up later this month, and that's going to be a wonderful thing for a police officer or a sheriff's deputy. Those nominations at mymix1041.com. Thanks again, Honda Cleveland, part of the Bowers Automotive Group, and we're back in a moment.
CHI Memorial Family Practice Associates provide comprehensive primary medical care.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Big news! We're all morning people now.
Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again? Bite into the new, meaty Super Sausage Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Hey everybody, it's Dwayne Williams on the Mix Afternoon Drive. In the afternoons, we feel it's our job here at WCLE and my personal job to get you home safe after you've been out all day, maybe running around at work, picking the kids up from school, or whatever you got going on. Our job in the afternoons, again, is to get you home safe, give you the latest traffic, give you the latest news, because we know from the morning to the afternoon, different news breaks in our community. And of course, we want to be there to give you that news as you head home to your family at night. And of course, we also give you what's going on in sports around the area. With us being a premier sponsor of local sports, we let you know what's coming up on our stations that evening for you to be able to listen into and be able to be a part of those live sports events as well here at Mix 1041.
Listen to the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland with Dwayne Williams. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Mix 1041.
Our friends at Honda Cleveland, and I know we've got some updates here, and then we've got some special presentations. But Brenda, I want to begin with you, and just tell us what's been happening.
We've heard from Robin Cheryl Highland, $50. Remember Me Senior Care, $500. David May III, $100. Professional Title, $100. Kelly and Jesse Beard, $100. Gladys Young, $100. Sherry Spangler, in memory of her husband, Ron, $500. Dwight Richardson, Bender Realty, $100. Spirits, Legends, and Lord, $100. Carrie Workman Photography, $100. Art is Here Partnership, $100. Finmore Wedding and Events, $100. Gary Austin, in honor of Ron Spangler, $100. And Ben Owen, $100. For a total of $136,700.86.
The great total, and now I want to go over to our guest hosts this morning. Have done an incredible job. We're joined by Robert Bradney, General Manager, Bender Realty, and Christy Goza, Vice President of Marketing at Bank of Cleveland. How long have you been at Bank of Cleveland now, Christy?
Oh, this is going to show how old I am. 33 years.
33 years.
Wow.
And Robert, you've been at Bender a long time.
26 years.
Those are two people.
Yeah.
Anything I do, I want them involved. If you want to be a winner, you get these two people involved. I mean that. Christy, Bank of Cleveland, been I mean, Bobby and Nancy Taylor from the very beginning.
Yes.
Bobby, of course, helped start this.
Yes, he did. Him and Tom Rowland many years ago. How many years ago did we say earlier?
52 on the radio.
Okay.
Now, the party goes back to 45.
Yes,
so,
yeah. And the fact that these two huge ministries came together to do one big event and one big fundraising is fabulous. And I cannot think of any other local charitable organization that 100% of your funds go to these children's toys, because I know Steve's not making any money and Brenda's not making any. Nobody's drawing a check. Nobody, every penny that you donate is going to the Empty Stocking Fund and going to these children, and that's very rare with a ministry and charitable organization that you can say that. And I thank both of you for the time and dedication. Brenda, you are consumed with this really all year long. Even though
real work, by the way.
even though it funnels to the month of December, I know that Brenda stays very busy and it's very close to your heart too. But I have a donation here from Bank of Cleveland for $1,000.
Wow, thank you, Christy.
And then from Jay and I, $200.
Thank you so much. Thank you to you and to Scott Taylor and everybody at Bank of Cleveland. We really appreciate that. And you always help us. Robert Bradney, I believe you, and also we have Brian Workman with us, and of course we're here in the studio, Brenda Lawson. By contract, Bridget had to leave the room because we're past 9. Well, it's a smoke break, and I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to bring that out publicly, but yeah, everybody needs to pray for Bridget. Okay?
Now we know.
Now we know.
All right, Robert.
Steve, we're so glad, and I believe we have somebody holding online.
Thank you, Robert.
Happy to help you, Steve.
This is my. They're used to me. Trust me. I'm sorry, caller. Who do we have?
Hey there. This is Karen Liner with Bender.
Karen, how in the world are you?
I'm great. How are you, Steve?
Well, I'm good. Robert told me not to answer the phone, so I was going to leave you sitting there for.
Texting him and telling him he had to answer my call.
Let's blame Jim Workman because he's not here. How about that?
No, we can't do that. I love Jim.
I know. Karen, I'll just turn it over to you, and I know that you guys are doing a tremendous job. Robert's been telling me at Bender Realty.
Well, yes, it's just an honor to work with Bender and to be a part of this event. I just really wanted to get on here and say thank you, Brenda, and to Steve, for all you guys do for this organization. I'm very honored to be able to contribute this way. It's an easy way to support the children in our community, and I really appreciate the opportunity. So I wanted to donate $500 this morning.
Oh, Karen, wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, a big hand.
Thank you again for all you do.
Karen, I tell you, Robert, how about Karen Liner at Bender Realty?
Well, what about Karen? No, I'm just kidding. Karen is wonderful. She is, she joined our company, and she is a team player. She does super great at customer service with her clients and her customers. She's, building a great career. And, and one of the big things about the folks at Bender Realty is you'll find out that most of those people have big hearts, and they always want to participate and give back where they can, and we appreciate that.
Karen, it's certainly true. And hey, while I got you on the phone, Karen, if people are interested in real estate and Bender Real Estate and want to talk to Karen Liner, how can they do that?
Oh, they can give me a call anytime at 423-715-2614, and also on all the social media sites. I'm happy to help anyone. Happy to do it.
Well, Karen, we really appreciate it, and I know you've been helping children even before you're at Bender Realty for a long time. So. I thank you.
Well, again, I just mainly wanted to say thank you for all you guys do, and it's just an honor to be a part of it. So I really do appreciate it.
God bless you. Karen Liner, Bender Realty, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas. Brian Workman, you guys, even you as really coming up as a child with your mom and dad, Jim and Marilyn, and then what you're doing now with your children. I mean, it's just the generations just keep going,
They do. Time does not stop for you if you want it to. But and this is one of the things we found, and I've talked to other parents about it. It's a great learning lesson for our kids. We do get our kids involved in going on shopping days. They do get to have their world adjusted to some normality by being involved in shopping for each kid, seeing what each kid needs. it's a great life lesson.
I could not agree more. Robert Bradney, you got more to say here.
So, like I said, we appreciate what they do. So, behalf on Bender Realty, we would like to donate another $500.
Wow,
And
thank
that's
you.
from Jim and Marilyn, Brian and Carrie, the Workman family, and all the agents at Bender Realty.
Yeah. Robert, you've helped us for so many years, the Workmans and Robert and Jill and Lily, and and for you also, it's a family tradition.
It is. As Lily's, grown, we've asked her to be involved with stuff like that, and she continues on to do things at college and do service hours for different charity events, and it's been instilled in her because she's been given so much and been so lucky to give back. So.
And that, Brenda, Lawson, that's how we do it. I mean, if the children don't see us doing it,
exactly.
Then this all, you know what I'm saying, it could have an end date, but I don't think it will.
I don't either. And I'll have to say, Olivia and Julia are the best shoppers. I mean, you tell them
to the penny.
They spend to the penny every time.
That's what Sandra Rowland would say.
I'm like, I shop, and I'm like, how do they get it to the penny?
My wife has trained them well.
Yeah, we'll thank Carrie Workman. That's what we'll do. Hey, I tell you, Christy, anything you want to add here? We're about to wrap this up here.
I always have something to add. I love a microphone and I love to talk. But, I'm always happy to come here and be on the air. But to be on the air for something like this, it's exciting. It's exciting to think about these kids waking up on Christmas and having something under their tree. And a lot of us can't fathom children in our community that would not have a Christmas. It's a true thing. It happens. And we have, Bank of Cleveland has a little Santa's mailbox outside.
Yes, yes.
And I went out yesterday and probably had 50, 60 letters in it. And this isn't kids that are making a list to receive something, or parents to making a list to receive something. When you read what these children are asking for, I sit at my desk every day as I'm bundling these letters up to send to Santa, and I cry. And because it's touching, and it's touching what these children are asking for, and a lot of it is not something that they want, it's something that they need. And to be able to help these children is a big deal.
Some of my favorite people, Robert Bradney, Christy Goza, and then there's Brian Workman. And Brian Workman, who I went to high school with. So thank you guys very, very much. Bender Realty, Bank of Cleveland, just two of our bedrock, as I'd call them, Bradley County businesses. We are, I tell you, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, on Mix 104.1 Radio, we're going to send you back to music. But listen, because we go off the air this morning, I know now we're talking to a lot of people at work and in the offices, and you're in your workplaces. And here's what I would say on this Wednesday morning. We're wrapping this up Friday morning at Life Care. So here's what I'd say. Who in the office, who in the workplace will take the initiative and say, you know what, I'm going to start it with $10 or $20 or whatever, and then go around and then let us know how you're doing. And if you want to come be with us tomorrow afternoon, they'll be at Chick-fil-A from 3 until 5, Friday at Life Care. Robert Bradney.
Yes, just got another text from one of our staff members at Bender Realty, Deidre Poole, who is our escrow coordinator.
Yeah.
She's been with us 25, 26 years as well, and we appreciate all she does. She wants to donate $100.
Deidre, thank you so very much. We appreciate that. Deidre Poole at Bender Realty. And I tell you, so listen, as a lot of you are at work now, help us out. And you can always call us. Call or even text us at 423-614-6499. You can call that volunteer Budapest Mix line. You can text the HHM text line, 423-614-6499. Donate directly online at mymix1041.com. Click Empty Stocking Fund. Let me also mention one more time this morning that Easy Auto Credit. Easy Auto has donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. And we are taking bids on this, is how we're going to do it. And if you're watching mixtv.tv, you see it there. There's the vehicle. And you can call in your bid, you can text in your bid, or you can go down to Easy Auto Credit at 423-614-6499. The car's in tremendous condition. Ben Chandler and his team have double and triple checked it, and we appreciate it so much. But listen, folks, every bit of this sale is going to the Empty Stocking Fund. Dwayne Williams live. He'll be live at Easy Auto this Saturday, 10 until noon. So at noon, somebody's going to get this vehicle based on the bidding. We're taking your bids on the vehicle. And by the way, when you bid, this does not lock you in for a donation. I did want to say that. I had that question earlier. That does not lock you in for any type of donation. That's just a bid, okay, on a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. If you're listening on the radio, you want to see it, go to mymix1041.com. The picture's on our website. I got to thank Austin Chadwick. Tremendous job as always. I got to thank Dwayne Williams, Ashley Flowers back in the station. Sheridan Mosley has been helping us big time this morning. And, of course, Bridget, who, again, has an issue, has a problem. She had to leave right at 9 because, you know, it's a habit. So, anyway. Have I said, Brenda Lawson, let me get one. Are you still ciphering, as Tom Rowland would say?
I'm good.
Let's get one last update from you, and then we're going to go.
So we've heard from Remember Me Senior Care, $500. Robin Cheryl Highland, $50. David May III, $100. Professional Title, $100. Kelly and Jesse Beard, $100. Gladys Young, $100. Sherry Spangler, in memory of husband Ron, $500. Dwight Richardson, Bender Realty, $100. Spirits, Legends, and Lord, $100. Carrie Wortman Photography, $100. Artists Here Partnership, $100. Fenmore Weddings and Events, $100. Gary Austin, in honor of Ron Spangler, $100. Ben Owen, $100. Bank of Cleveland, $1,000. Jay and Christy Goza, $200. Karen Linder at Bender Realty, $500. Bender Realty, $500. And Deidre Poole at Bender Realty, $100, for a total of $139,000.86.
Yeah, let's give that a big hand. How about it? Thank you. Robert Bradney, Christy Goza, God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Brian Workman, God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Steve.
Well, it's great to see you. I'll see you at the chamber meeting when we fire Mike Griffin for Christmas. I think that'd be very, very appropriate. It's what it's all about right now, right here. Point of Grace, who, by the way, attended Lee University.